Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Emily if you're new here. Today's video is going to be a completely mood read vlog. I have a few ideas in mind that I'd like to read in this vlog. I have Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. I have an arc that I need to read, so that will definitely be read sometime in this vlog. I have some Spy Family volumes from the library that I need to read as well. Hopefully I'll be able to get some of those done. I have been craving a Kindle read lately, so possibly starting something on my Kindle. We will see. And I recently just signed up to do a read along for the Bone Saga series by Fonda Lee. I think that's what the series is called, but I will be starting Jade City and I'm very excited. At the same time, I'm quite intimidated. For some reason, the Bone Saga series has really intrigued me, but I have been super intimidated by it, so we'll see how we go with that. Please stick around. I really hope you guys enjoy. It's just going to be a whole lot of mood reading. I have completely broken my TBR. There are a whole lot of things on my TBR which I haven't read at all this month, and I don't think I'm going to get to them, but that's what next month is for, right? Just continue on with it. It's fine. Mood reading is important to keep yourself happy. We'll get back to the books on my TBR at some point. I'll see you guys with a reading update soon, hopefully. Okay friends, do not mind the mess in the back of my car, but I just got home from PW and I promised myself that I would not buy this particular book because of all the hype on Bookstagram, BookTok, BookTube, everywhere. It's all I've seen, literally, but I couldn't help myself. So I bought Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. Whacked myself in the face. I honestly probably dropped my TBR to read this because I need to know what all this hype is about, especially because there is telepathic dragons in this story apparently, and that just sounds amazing. So I have to read it now, like right now. I actually picked up another book, which was These Infinite Threads by Tahereh Mafi. I had to pick up the sequel to This Woven Kingdom. I absolutely love that book, so I know that I'm going to love book 2. And I know I said in my previous video that this is going to be a trilogy, but it's actually going to be longer than a trilogy. I don't know how many books Tahereh Mafi is going to bring out, but I'm so here for it because I feel like if we get more than 3, less than 5 maybe, would be a great like series. I feel like the Shadow Me series was a little bit too long. Like the last 2 books, Imagine Me, Defy Me and Imagine Me, were just not it for me. I didn't love them. I didn't mind Defy Me, but Imagine Me, no, I hated it. I really didn't enjoy it at all, really. I just love the characters, so that's why I gave it a higher rating than it should have gotten. And believe me, the novella is kind of the same sort of gist. I don't really love it, but I'm very excited for her fantasy series. I cannot wait to see what she does with this series, and I can't wait to continue on. I'm about to sit down and eat some sushi and read more of Yellowface by R.F. Kuang, which is the current ebook that I'm reading. It is an arc, but it is the 16th of May as of today, and I'm quite certain it is being released tomorrow. Like, US is going to be the 16th of May tomorrow, so I think it's being released, so I'd like to finish it tonight, but we will see how we go. I'm up to volume 7 now of Spy Family, so I'm going to read this and I will let you guys know how I like it. I know I'm going to love it, so. This isn't staying here, but how cool is this cover that I got today of Slappy? This is a special edition Goosebumps, and it was literally $10 at Big W, and it's hardcover. I'm obsessed. It is so unique. I'm obsessed. Like, what the heck? It's so cool. The colours and even the end pages has got Slappy on them. How stinking cool is that? I'm going to have to obviously put it on my shelf, but I'm obsessed with the colours. Even like the haha is kind of like glossified. It looks awesome. Hi friends, hope you guys are doing well. I thought I'd just come on here and update the vlog because it's been a few days since I updated anything, and to be honest, I didn't really vlog a lot last week, so I think I'm just going to make this a fortnightly vlog. So I'm just basically going to tell you guys what I read last week and what my plans are for this week, and I'm going to do a little debrief on Yellowface Bower of Kwong because I finished that as well last week and I loved it. Basically, Yellowface all week. I finished it on Saturday. I finished Spy Family Volume 7, which I loved as well. I started writing a book, possibly, anyways. I think it's going to be coming out about that in quite a while, but I wrote about 3,000 words over the last few days, so it's going very well so far. I'm loving it. I have recently just finished writing a plot and character development summary, which I will be going off as a key for my book, and I'm very excited. I have so many thoughts and I just want to write it all down, but I saved my file onto my work computer today and I thought I emailed the right file to my home email, but I didn't. So now I have to wait until tomorrow afternoon to continue writing because it's just like been that's basically what I've been doing for the last few days, is writing, and I'm loving it. It's so fun. I have it set up on my iPad. Like I have a little Logic, have got it right here. I have this Logitech keyboard, which I think is so fun, and a mouse. I got a deal for both of them and they work perfectly for the iPad. They're so convenient, like I love it. So I'm just having a lot of fun writing at the moment, and I started reading Gothicana, which is like a dark academia, dark romance. I started on my Kindle because I've been craving a Kindle read. So started that. It's on Kindle Unlimited. So far I'm like 80 pages in. I'm not hating it, but I do love the atmospheric vibes it's giving me dark academia, right? It's basically set on a cliff, like this boarding school that is on a cliff, very secluded. Nobody ever goes up there and not many people leave. So things start happening. Girls go missing every year for this like ball, and I think there's going to be like a mystery plot line, so I'm excited to read that. So this week now is the 22nd of May. I have a few things that I'm going to be doing over the week. I'd like to write some more. I'm planning on doing 2 writing sessions this week, so hopefully tomorrow evening and possibly Friday evening I will dedicate my afternoon to writing. Hopefully I'll be able to get about 1,000 words done per session, so that should be another 2,000 words ticked off, and possibly even on the weekend depending what I'm doing Saturday, because I'm working pretty much all day Sunday. And I would also like to finish Gothicana hopefully in the next few days. I would love to start reading Jade City by Fonda Lee, which I am doing a read along for. I need to finish that before the end of the month, which is literally about a week away. So I have 9 days to finish Jade City. And I'd also like to read Spy Family Volume 8, which is very easy to accomplish. I'm pretty sure I'll just finish that during the week. And another book that I'd like to start is These Infinite Threads by Tahara Murphy, because I have not stopped thinking about This Woven Kingdom since I finished reading it like last week or the week before. I literally have not stopped thinking about it. I just want to know what happens between Lizzie and Cameron and Cyrus, because I'm just not prepared for another Warner and Adam situation. It's really driving me crazy. I just want to know what happens, so I think I'm gonna have to pick it up. But I hate reading more than one book at the same time, so Yellowface Bower of Kwong. I rated this one a 5 out of 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. I hated the main character, June, but you were supposed to feel that way, and everything about it was just phenomenal. the concept of Asian authors in the publishing industry, racism. June was a white American who published a novel that was not her original work. Athena Liu and June Hayward were hanging out one night together because they were friends from college, and Athena just got a Netflix deal for a novel that she had written, and they were celebrating and they had a few drinks and they went back to her apartment and she ended up cooking pancakes. Spoiler alert, like spoilers coming, but Athena choked on pancakes and died, and June watched the whole thing unravel, and June saw that she had written her manuscript. So June stole the last front's original manuscript. Athena had only written the one manuscript which she wrote on a typewriter and had never shown any of the work to anybody, so no one knew that she was even writing this book. So literally as soon as Athena died and before the police and all that come to her apartment, June has secretly stolen the manuscript, and she goes home and starts rewriting the last front into her own words and publishes the book. And that's basically where the book goes. June's a white woman. She changes her author name to Juniper Song. So Song is like a gender neutral name from Chinese, so Mandarin, and she used that to her advantage because she has obviously published a book on Chinese history and wanted to make herself sound like she was Chinese American. So it just goes into detail about the racism in publishing industry and about June herself, how she thought she was going crazy because she thought she was seeing Athena as a ghost, and her jealousy drove her to this point in her life, and I had no sympathy for her whatsoever. I felt no remorse. She tried to kill somebody because her secret almost got out, or her secret got captured, and she admitted to stealing the manuscript because there was so much blow up. June had a Twitter account and her Twitter account blew up. People were suspecting of June of stealing Athena's work, which happened, and June literally thought to herself that she did not steal the work, it was all her original work, but she couldn't find any inspiration without Athena. Her other novel that she wrote in this story as well was based on a talk that Athena had, and she used that first line of the paragraph, and that blew up because someone found proof in an article that is what Athena's words were. So jealousy drove her insane. June thought that she had the obligation and the right to also receive the same treatment as Athena did. She was jealous of her life, she was jealous of the money that she was making. Her original work, June's original work, flopped, and we wonder why, because she's not Athena Liu. Like, I just really just wanted her to get caught. I wanted her to be miserable, but that didn't happen. The ending was so abrupt as well. Like, we didn't get an ending to say what actually happened to June, if she lost everything. There's such an open discussion at the end. We just don't know what happens, but I absolutely loved it. Like, her writing is fantastic. I can't wait to pick up the Poppy World trilogy now. I'm very, very excited for that. Hi vlog. Don't mind my disgusting car. If you can see in the back, please ignore that. It is so gross. I need to put it through the car wash immediately. But so I thought that I would just come on here and show you guys some bookish things that I got today. I received some tabs for annotating in the mail. I'm so excited because I haven't had any like fancy tabs like this before. I usually just buy like cheap tabs from the reject shop. I'm so excited! Oh my god! So I got 900, I think, for like $8, which is so cheap. But these are like so cute. Oh my goodness. I'm literally obsessed. I got so many fun colors. So I got some blue tones. Very nice. It's like a mixed rainbow sort of vibe. Some more lighter colors. Some more blues, which I love. Some more darker colors, which I think would be great for fantasy reads. And some purpley colors, which are so pretty. I absolutely love, and I'm so happy and I'm excited because obviously I can change up each tab and make like my own color palettes for different book vibes, so I'm very happy about that. I'm wanting to do more annotate. So from HarperCollins I received The Benevolent Society of Ill-Mannered Ladies, and this is by Alison Goodman. This cover is so cute. I absolutely love it. It is quite chunky. So this is a fiercely feminist historical mystery series featuring a high society amateur detective the heart of Regency London from the New York Times bestselling author Alison Goodman. So this sounds really good actually, so I'll just read you guys the synopsis. Welcome to the secret life of the Colebrook twins. Unnoticed old maids to most, but unseen champions to those in need. Society be damned. Lady Augusta Colebrook, Gus, is determinedly unmarried, bored by society life, and tired of being dismissed. She and her twin sister Julia, who is grieving her dead betrothed, need a distraction. One soon presents itself to rescue their friend's goddaughter, Caroline, from her violent husband. The sisters set out to Caroline's country estate with a plan, but their carriage is accosted by a highwayman. In the scuffle, Gus accidentally shoots the ruffian, only to discover he's Lord Evan Belford, an acquaintance from their past who was charged with murder and exiled to Australia 20 years ago. What follows is a high adventure full of danger, clever improbation, heart-racing near misses, and a little help from a revised and rather charming Lord Evan. And so begins the beguiling adventures of the Colebrook twins. That sounds really good, and this is by an Australian author, so I can't wait to pick this up. But it is quite a little bit chunky. It's a very heavy book. This is a very large paperback and a very heavy book. But this is an ARC as well. This is an advanced reader copy. So this comes out in June at some time. I don't know the exact date this comes out, but sometime in June it comes out. But I do look forward to picking this up. So thank you, HarperCollins, for sending me this book. Those were my little bookish things that I received in the post today. I also will just give you guys an update with my reading. I am about 46% through Gothicana. So I think I'll be able to finish that in the next couple of days. I'm loving it. I'm really liking it. Like, I didn't think I would. I'm not a massive romance reader, but this has like a mystery aspect to it, and the atmosphere, like, it has given me major like creepy, eerie vibes, and I'm here for it. I'm loving it. So Corvina is the female main character in this book, and she has a thing for a teacher. I'll give more in-depth details towards the end of this vlog, but so far I'm really enjoying it. It's sitting at about a 4-star read for me at the moment, not a 5-star read. The writing isn't perfect in my opinion, but I am enjoying it nonetheless. The plot is interesting me, so that's why I'm reading it. I'm eating it up. That is my update, guys. I will check back in with you soon. And so I'm just closing off the vlog. I haven't updated the vlog in a few days, so I'm just going to come on here and talk about all the books that I read during this vlog. So I will start off with the first book. I finished Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. I rated this a 5 out of 5 stars. I absolutely love this read. It was fantastic. At the same time, I was super frustrated the whole entire time reading it. The main character in Yellowface is very unreliable. Absolutely meant to hate them. It was just a wild ride. I was gasping pretty much the whole time reading it. I was like, oh my god, what is this June going to do next? And I just kept getting worse and worse and worse. But the ending was so abrupt and I was like, what the hell did I just read? But I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. It was amazing. The next book that I picked up was volume 7 of Spy Family. This is another 5-star read for me. I'm obsessed with Spy Family. This series is amazing. It is so funny and lighthearted, and I highly recommend to anybody that is wanting to pick up manga or is starting out with manga to please pick up the Spy Family series. It is just so lighthearted. Anyone of all ages can pick the series up and I feel like you would enjoy it. In this volume, we follow Anya in school with Damien Desmond and dealing with Desmond and his dad and him dealing with not having the respect that he wants from his father. So they're like very young. They're like 7 or 8 years old, these characters in school, and they're fighting to get stellar points. So to get a stellar star, you must be an amazing figure, you must be excellent, to have excellence. But we also saw some really funny moments with Yor and Bond, and just some of the things that I was reading, I was laughing out loud. It was so funny. So I really recommend this, and volume 8 was even better than this one, so please stay tuned for that. The next book that I picked up was Gothicana by Runex. I think that's how you pronounce the author's name. This was a 4 out of 5 star read for me. It is a dark academia, dark romance set in Vermore University. So we follow our main character Corvina, who is a 21-year-old, I think she's 21, who has been sent a scholarship to attend the Vermore University, which is outskirted. It is on the top of a cliff. Nobody really goes up there, or nobody leaves the university unless they graduate. And Corvina goes up there because her mother is sick with schizophrenia and is in the hospital, so she has been on her own for the last 3 years. So she goes up there and she starts to learn that the Vermore Academy is not what she thinks it is. There has been unresolved murders that have happened. There has been unexpected suicide. His voice is in her head. She starts to see shadows, and then she meets Vad, who is Mr. Devrel. He's a teacher at the university, and there is strictly a forbidden teacher-student relationship dynamic there. Something happens between Corvina and Vad, and we get to see their relationship unfold. It is very steamy, a little bit cringy in some of the dialogue, but I did enjoy it nonetheless. The book that I picked up was volume 8 of Spy Family. This is even better than the volume 7 in my personal opinion. One of my favorite volumes to date. This and volume 2, I'm pretty sure, is like my favorite volume so far in the series. We follow Yor, and we get to see more of her assassin's job, and I just think it's so good. I really recommend this series. I cannot recommend it enough, honestly. But a 5 out of 5 stars again for me. I absolutely love Spy Family. Hello Stinky. So Jade City is by Fonda Lee. I am 60 pages in, which is up to chapter 7. So far I'm really loving this book. I was a lot more intimidated going into this than I expected it to be, it's not as intimidating as I thought, which is really good. I'm understanding how the jade works to the human body, how serious the jade clans are in Janloon. So that so far is what I've grasped. I haven't gotten too far into it. There was already a spicy scene in the first 60 pages, so I'm excited to see where we go with this story. Those are all the books that I read in this vlog. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It really helps my channel out, and I'll see you guys in my next video.